What's up, guys? Man, what a freaking mess. Sorry about that. YouTube was not letting me broadcast. So I had to go through a whole mess of things, and I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to have my stuff going on tonight with my backgrounds, unfortunately. Hold on. I got to shut down this copy live. Looks like people are waiting for me in the other room. Man, these poor people. Hold on a second. Sorry, everybody in the other room. You just got kicked. Okay, hopefully they find me over here. Anyways, how are we doing tonight, guys? Sorry, my whole setup is screwed up. I'm having to broadcast directly from YouTube tonight, so I won't have my news in the background, anything like that. YouTube is effing with me, man. It's pissing me off. They weren't letting me connect. So, anyways, I finally got around it, but weird stuff. And they also, well, anyways, it doesn't matter. At least I got on. At least I got on. So we'll this will be more old school tonight for you guys. We'll chat it up. I won't have the stories to bring up as much, but we'll just go over what's going on. And YouTube doesn't like my hat. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. It's all about my hat. They're a bunch of Chiefs fans. But anyways, let me catch up with you guys. Dave, ESK, what's up? Darren, Nate Dog Sway, Susan, Polly, Kathy, Pat. You're first in the other room. Leo, I know. Somebody else was first in one too. I had like 3 streams start at once. Sorry, guys. CJ Yukon, Hercules. What's up, Vince? Jeff, Husker, BB. Good to see you guys. Josh B. Yeah, sorry. When am I going to Rumble? God, I need to. It's becoming more and more apparent. I got to speed that up. The problem with Rumble is it's just not as good for streaming live, and so I'm trying to make some things work for it. And I'm just hoping that I can get that figured out here soon. I just have not put in the work for it yet. But hold on, I'm letting the Twitter world know I'm live. Jeez, it's just been just a mess tonight. Sorry, but at least I made it. At least I made it. So that's good. Yeah, new avatar. I had a little bit of time this morning, so I was like, I was dreaming last night. In my dream, I had kind of like made some adjustments on my channel, and I liked the ideas, so I set forth to see if I could do them, and I pulled them off. So I changed my avatar and I changed my my YouTube banner this morning. Any updates I can talk about on GTI? No. In fact, I was hoping to hear something today, and I didn't hear anything. So it doesn't mean nothing's set back. I didn't get an update today that I was hoping for, but maybe tomorrow, and then hopefully I can share with you guys before long. Frank, what's up, Squire? Armand, Cindy Lou, you're the second I watched. I couldn't start the channel tonight. Oh, okay. So maybe YouTube's having issues. Maybe it's not them trying to ban me. Cindy, do you mind telling me who that other person was? Was it do they happen to be Trump fans? Takashi, you're new here, and thanks for being. Thank you, man. And you're a member already. Wow. So I appreciate you. Thanks for joining. Michael, what's up? John Cresson, what's up, buddy? Sunny Southern California, always, almost always. Connie, Robert, Ontario, buddy. I love it. Brenda, good evening. Dips. Aubrey, barely know. That's right. Busy, please like and subscribe. Busy, you've become my ambassador. I love it. What's up, Donna? You're like 15. Rum Dog, hey, checking in on break. Looking forward to buying more GTI tomorrow. Nice. Hey, happy birthday to Rita, says George P., your daughter. Happy birthday. Are we going to know how old she is, or is she at the age where she's always 29 now? I can't give any hints, Maggun, other than if what goes down that I'm hearing about goes down, we'll all be very happy. What's up, Thomas? La Liga, no news is good news. Could be, yep. I know, poor Texas, man. The second biggest wildfire in Texas history is crazy. What's up, Vin, man? Crazy Larry dip on GDC. Nice. You don't think it's YouTube? You think it's the content they provide? I mean, it might be. All right, Christopher. We'll have you to see you tomorrow. You like the new logo? Thanks. Now what? I appreciate that. Oh, she's 15. Well, happy 15th. My son turned 16 on Saturday, so pretty cool. It's crazy having a big teenager. What's up, Avalon? Are we going to hear from Ham soon? I don't know. He's a busy guy. Hopefully soon. But I appreciate you also listening to me. Evergrande done, Country Garden next, close to total collapse in China real estate. Yeah, I mean, have you guys seen those ghost cities over there? It is wild. Did not say anything about Alpine on the next court date, not that I know of. Crypto Hulk, huh? Yeah, I'm going to have to start moving over to Rumble if YouTube keeps giving me issues. Um, will my secret for GTI go before May 1st? If this thing, if what they're trying to accomplish is announced, I don't know if it'll send it before May 1st, but it'll definitely strengthen it. My mic sounds good. Well, that's good. Thanks. I'm straight from YouTube today, so that might have an issue versus my streaming software. Ham was feeling strong and fear today. Nice. I didn't hear of Ham today on William, so there you go, guys. If you missed Ham, go get William. Yeah, Mad Gun. I agree with you. All right. Well, I am going to go through some stuff today. Unfortunately, I can't broadcast it to the screen. That pisses me off. I love sharing my stuff with you guys, and so, but tomorrow we get one of the big inflation gauges. We get PCE tomorrow, and excuse me, personal consumption expenditures price index, which the market is scared of. And as you guys saw today, the market was red. And the market was red just because it was scared of what's coming. They're being very careful right now, and with PCE coming tomorrow, if it comes in hot, basically every last dream they have of rate cuts in March and May pretty much goes away. And so futures are already red right now, and based on that, I'm thinking tomorrow. I think PCE is going to come in hotter since CPI and PPI both came in hot in in February. And that tells me that there's a good chance this is going to be higher than they want. So that's going to be really interesting. As far as how it affects our stocks, I mean, somebody today on Twitter was like, "Oh, look, market was red today, and so your stock. So much for your dumb theory." It's like, shut up. It's like the market was barely red today. It wasn't like getting crushed. I mean, S&P was barely down. I mean, and GTI wasn't even down a full cent today. Finger was down 14, which sucks, but it's not 100% every day. It's the overall theory. So, and so far, most of the time, that's been proven right. But if we start getting, I didn't even know PCE was tomorrow. So technically, March come early. Tomorrow is, of course, leap year. So February 29th. And if it starts things getting wild and weird, that's going to be great for us. And March, of course, starts Friday. And I also think the House is in session tomorrow. So we got the big news today. Mitch McConnell's dropping out. Yes. A big loser. I can't stand that guy. He's getting out. He's dropping down as speaker, hopefully, or not speaker, but leader of the Republicans in the Senate. That's beautiful. Hopefully we get a winner in there next. Not some of those. There's a lot of losers still in the Senate, but hopefully it's not one of them. I'm hoping for like Rand Paul or Josh Hawley or something. But anyways, the House comes back tomorrow, and with the House back tomorrow, we're going to find out if we're going to go right into a government shutdown or not. And that, I mean, I personally am hoping for it. I would love to see that volatility hit the markets. I would love to see them have to actually fight to get a budget done, so it's better for us. All of that noise. And a week or two shutdown would just be beautiful for us, especially with BTFP coming up in March 11th. So we can hope, right? It's probably not going to happen. They're probably going to pass some abomination of a bill that rips us all off, and we can hope and pray. But that would that's all starting tomorrow. So basically, in my opinion, March is here. March is here as of tomorrow, and it's going to get exciting. Vinman, the Hawaiian and Chilean fires are connected to Texas fires. Really? What's the connection? I'm not saying there's not probably a connection. Don't get me wrong. I haven't heard anything that definitely ties them yet. But and where do you guys know where in Texas it is? I haven't had a lot of time to research that yet. Hammond's on William today, 143. Okay. Kit likes the GDC chart now, but the meeting got moved forward. Which meeting in GDC? I mean, GDC's down to 195. Let's see in after hours. Oh yeah, 191. Finger bounced back a little bit in after hours. That's nice. Man, I feel naked now without being able to show my screen. I am sorry, guys. This is going to be much better as a podcast or as you guys chatting back and forth tonight than it is a YouTube show, but I'll do my best. MMTLP, your spiritual gut side this year at years. Oh, I think MMTLP will definitely be settled this year. Oh, 100%. I mean, I feel very strongly about that. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be in a week, this summer, in the fall. I don't know, but they are so stuck with MMTLP. They have to clean this up. They have to. They're running out of time, and they don't want to do it after the market goes nuts and everybody's scrambling. You know that they do not want to do that. So, I don't know. I mean, how is it going to happen? Who knows? Not has a much better pulse on that. I'd watch his next live and ask him. I'm sure he'll do a live this week. He usually does at least one, but that I would talk to Not. Yeah, that's your best bet. But he believes it'll be done in the summer. So we all think it's going to happen this year. Absolutely. Finger is ready to blast off. Is it Trento? Paulie, we know that they've been talking about to Trento for a couple months now, and that's very close. This is so I can say yes, they're talking to Trento. I can confirm that. I mean, we know Ham just had dinner with the Trento guys. That that's something they're definitely working on. But there's other things going on too that are also very good that I'm excited about. Hopefully we catch one on March. Oh man, for sure. Any thoughts on how oil will do in the future? Well, oil with Middle East tensions, if they start slowing down, if there is a ceasefire, oil will start heading down a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see an oil spike in the summer, especially, and then and it'll probably stay elevated for a while. But once once Trump comes in, man, oil's going to go way down again, just like he did last time. You know, he'll do the exact same thing. There it is, boom shakalaka. Are you playing NBA Jam? Mantan, what's up? You waiting to buy puts on stocks and buy more Finger GTI? Nice. Calvin, this chaos makes us run before end of April. Then I'm going heavy into crypto, catch early wave because of flight of capital. Oh man, for sure. Crypto, I would not be surprised if Bitcoin hits 100,000 to 125,000 by summer. I would not be surprised. God, this is where I wish I could show you my screen. There's an amazing graph today where somebody looked at the interest of Bitcoin the last time it ran like this versus now. And last time it was trending on Google with like 90% search rate, like where people were looking for Bitcoin. It went up 90%. Right now, Bitcoin is still only trending up 21% in searches, which means not everybody's even paying attention to this run yet. So just wait until the real frenzy starts. I think right now the reason it's not retail led. It's a lot of hedge funds buying in. A couple of people, Edward Snowden of all people, wrote today that he thinks a country is buying into Bitcoin right now and not disclosing it. So, you know, so who knows? I mean, but I think Bitcoin is once retail gets a hold of this run, on top of all the whatever else is piling in right now, it's going to go nuts. What's up, Corey? David, Ham report earlier, shorts got 330,000 counterfeit for Finger, so you expect some drop for a few days. Maybe a good time to accumulate. If Finger drops, I would consider it a good time to accumulate because the charts, and you can ask Pedro this, Goodwill said this last night, the charts have been saying that Finger's getting ready for a pop up to 350 or so. So yeah, I would expect it to be a good time. The fires in the Panhandle, Amarillo area. Oh, wow. Where Texas has nukes. Oh God, that's nuts. That's not good. Aubrey, it has begun. Which one of all the things I'm talking about? No new news on the dividend dips, but it's coming. Remember, Finger already announced it'll come. They just didn't announce the details yet, so we'll get it. Come on, Brenda, Fire Zone Panic. Okay, Smokehouse Creek. Kit, Finger, look at the 1-year chart. Either it breaks the 50 DMA or hugs it lower for a few days. Doesn't matter. Systematic adding. There you go. There you go. Kit knows his stuff too. Jack, all right, all right, all right. Beginning late, missing the live show. So got rightfully spicy a couple times. Are you talking about 2 nights ago? I did get a little spicy 2 nights ago. If XRP this summer, Bitcoin hits 100K, yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. What's up, Damit? Damn it, Sean. Damit, Sean. I never know how to say it right. Kid, Bitcoin big players will do a rug pull on retail. Oh, I totally expect that too. I just think they're going to run it up higher before they do that. So yeah, if you're riding on the Bitcoin wave, you're gonna have to make a decision when to sell. Unless you just want to ride it real long term. Did AMC get destroyed after hours? I haven't been watching AMC. I saw one tweet on AMC that said like something like 7,000 shares tanked at 11%. Let me pull that up. Or AMC. I never look at AMC anymore, but every once in a while I just go back to see how sad it is. Oh, 4.5 million shares in after hours. Wow. 11% down. Yeah. Almost hit 5 in regular trading, 24 million or 23 million trade today. Earnings announcement after market close. Okay. God, I feel so bad for everybody in AMC still. This stock has just been getting schmammered. Ugh. That's ugly. Fidelity won't let you buy GTI. How big of an order did you put in? Wicked, my video has been difficult to watch on PC. Oh, that's probably because I was having trouble running it and it wasn't letting me connect through my software. So I finally had to scrap it all and then jump on as I'm on now with the what's it called? Just straight on YouTube. So now I don't have my backgrounds. I can't show you guys charts or anything, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I can't even, I don't even know if it's allowing my memberships and stuff right now. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on my channel. Sorry guys. It's been a very interesting couple weeks on this channel. You sent me an email earlier today, damn it. Okay, I'll go look. I didn't check that email today. Sorry. Texas, blame it on the migrant smokers. You think it was just somebody out in the field? Oh my God. Cleared 3,000 on crypto in the last 48 hours. That's awesome. Did you take any profits? It's a great time to accumulate finger. I agree. Gretchen, what's up? Cindy, talking Cal. So now I'm hearing the banks in the WF like XRP. Oh yeah, that's scary. Soljo, bro, AMC's a dud. We beat the earnings and dropped hard. I gave up on that. ZJYL and Finger GTI. That's all. And yeah, so AMC beat earnings and still got dropped. That thing is just so sick. How screwed up that is. There's no new updates on ZJYL, but this is what I think is happening with ZJYL. I was thinking about this. I think ZJYL right now is getting attacked because they're trying to scare everybody out before the SEC declares that it's fully compliant again. So they're using that story to attack it. So everybody's building up. They keep hammering ZJYL. They're scaring people. And at the same time on Twitter, they're blasting out ZJYL is not compliant. You guys are screwed. It's about to go down on ZJYL. Look at this crap company. And they're using that all to attack it. And so it's just the typical stupid shorts moves. We haven't gotten ZJYL earnings, so we don't have anything to fight them back with. So they're using that against us right now. But by March 14th, ZJYL will be announced compliant. That's their hearing. I see no reason why they won't be compliant. It's really not hard to have 300 investors with at least 100 shares. That's super easy to do. That's all they got to do. And the forward split probably accomplished on day one. And then on top of that, we should be getting earnings from them soon. And I don't have a date for it. I thought it was going to be this week. But I haven't seen any, but I don't follow ZJYL on the fundamental side or know much about the company. I just know it from the side of the people who are in it to win it with this, who have a crap ton of shares and want to blow the top off this thing. And that hasn't happened yet. The blow in the top off hasn't happened unless you count that little peak in pre-market in like 5 a.m. before retail could even trade, when it ran to 55 or something after the forward split. But a lot of people couldn't have sold then. So there's no way that was the squeeze. It's impossible. So, but that's another thing going out there. ZJYL already happened. It squeezed when it ran to 50. No, it did not. So this is, in my opinion, I think ZJYL should be something that happens relatively quickly. I would hope ZJYL might be, of all of them, the one that could possibly pop off in March with everything going on. But I'm not out on ZJYL yet. If SEC comes down on them and they're not compliant, then that's probably a good time to get out. Or if this goes on for another 6 weeks, 2 months, and it's just getting crushed, then you got to make the decision if this is something you really want to fight long term. I'm not in ZJYL for a big long term thing. I just don't. That's not why I got in. I got in for something quicker, to hopefully be able to bust open Finger GTI a little more for myself. But who knows? Who knows? If it gets closer and I'm about to get out, I will reevaluate everything, and I'll say, okay, either this doesn't look like it's going to do anything, I'm gonna get out, or I'll look over everything and say, you know what, I actually like where we're at, and I'll buy some more. That's but I'm not even close to making that decision yet. I'm not even close to looking at that. When Finger, Univest, and Divvy, I can't tell you dates. I don't know. Sorry, I knew they're both coming. In fact, I would say both of those are as locked in as you can be in business, that they will happen. Nothing's ever guaranteed, but it's they are planning on both, and both are been announced as official things happening. And so it's just a matter of when it's all the ducks are in a row, and then they'll really blast it out. Funny I said that about ZJYL. You're thinking the same thing today. Yeah, see, there you go. See, other people are thinking it too. Eunice, you're welcome for the update. I do hope it runs soon as well. Law of Attraction, The Secret. Oh yeah, The Secret. Turns out the real secret that Oprah and all them got rich on was, well, I can't say that on YouTube. Oh, some of the things I want to say, but I think I'm already being attacked here on this channel. Soul Joe. Yeah, it's disgusting. AMC. I know, it's terrible. Oh, Tony D, old Tony douchebag Denaro. That guy, man, I just don't. Yeah, I laugh every time I see him tweet. He's an idiot. You have 600 shares. Nice. Aubrey, no issue with E-Trade. GTI purchase. Okay. You got 530 ZJYL. You'll buy more before the 14th. Nice. Brenda, look at Lunar. Laugh my ass off. Landing on moon and making history in stock does nothing but drop. Maybe it's because nobody believes it actually went to the moon. Does anybody believe we're going to the moon? Let me look at Lunar real quick. Again, I hate that I can't show you guys my screen. I'm sorry. Hopefully this is fixed by tomorrow. All right, let's see. They landed on the moon. Was it last weekend? I mean, earlier in the month, they were trading at 350 and it peaked at 11. So it had a nice little run, but yeah, now it's on its way down. Nobody cares long-term about the moon. Kit, when Finger shows profits, the shorts are locked in losses. Either way, one big PR Univest on the day after Memorial Day is the annual. Shorts have exactly 90 days to vacate the president. Oh, I love that, Kit. Thank you for sharing that. That's the other thing with Finger now. We're really close to the second earnings for the year. We're about 5 weeks away. That's not far. And this next earnings is the one that, remember, the only reason the last earnings wasn't a blowout is because one of the deals closed really shortly after their deadline for earnings, so they couldn't report it officially on the earnings. So next earnings should be a blowout. I did hear about AMC at Gretchen. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. So now you're in ZJYL for a quick turn. If it turns into a fight, so be it. Yeah, that's what I'll have to evaluate when it comes time. Vinman is the U.S. military behind the massive manipulation of NVIDIA GPUs. That's over my head right now. I have not heard anything on that. ZJYL 390 is a floor to the 750 range is a ceiling in my dang. For real, Kit? Dang, that's awesome. That's awesome. So Kit's saying at the current ZJYL where it looks right now, 390 could be the floor and 750 the ceiling. That's a good return on investment right there. When will Rumble happen? No idea. I don't even know if Rumble has done anything lately. They had that really nice run. Was it 2 weeks ago? And I know they're trying to push it to 10 for something to close, but yeah, it's all the way back down to 637 now. I know Rumble is highly shorted. I know it's a company they're trying to kill because it's a free speech company. I also know they're nowhere near any danger as a company. They're doing fine. Barstool just joined with them. I mean, they got a lot of good businesses locked up with them, good content makers, but they, as far as actually doing anything to fight the short sellers, I don't know if they're doing anything like that. So Takashi got 4,000 shares of GTI. Can I explain my prediction? Which prediction are you asking for, Takashi? Can you be more specific? I'll answer even if you don't pay me, but thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I really do. But yeah, just ask follow up more on that. Where's Pork Loin or Eric tonight? Apparently, Pork Loin was with Ham tonight. I mean, with Ham, Pork Loin Ham. No, Pork Loin Hammer was with William tonight. So I'm on too late. Ham never comes on when I'm on the late shows. He only joins when I'm on 9. This is too late for him. He's in gummy heaven right now. Oh, you meant starting a channel on Rumble. I've already started the channel on Rumble. You guys can find me on there. All I have to do is now I have to start streaming there, and that's just going to take some setting up on my end, which I have not taken the time to do yet. But I think I'm going to have to start moving to Rumble soon. I'm hesitant to do it, and I hope for a while I can dual stream because I've built an audience here, and I know not everybody will follow, and I'd hate to lose that. So, Not says he expects good things ahead for Finger. Amen, brother. I'm like that. That sounds good. I think not you and I are tracking on that. I expect a lot of good things for all of us here soon. Where do I take someone who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? The ICU. That's a not joke if I ever heard one. Did Williams sell GTI as mods were bashing GTI today? I have no idea. I have no idea. Which mods were bashing? Can you tell me that? Was it my Super Bowl prediction? Hasn't that been scraped from the internet? I'm going to try to make sure that never appears on the internet again. Oh, how high do I think GTI will go? Well, GTII at the amount that I know is held by the DTC, which is 98 million shares afloat. At that rate, where with the short percentage it's at, if it runs similar to say Overstock, it could be like 1,500 and maybe touch 2,000 if it has a run like that. That's a huge run. That's like best case scenario, obviously. Well, maybe it's not best case scenario, but it's up in the 10 percentile best case scenarios. But honestly, I think, and then there's other places reporting that the float's now much higher. If that's true, then we're talking about a peak of probably 1,000 to 1,200, which is still an amazing run considering it's 30 cents right now. But GTI has incredible potential. We just need it to get its act together as a company, which I know they're working on, and on top of that, just wait out the shorts, and you know they're choking. I mean, Alpine, the prime broker, is. I don't think we'll be in business much longer based on all these court cases and stuff. I mean, it might be till the summer, but it's going to happen. And the Kramers have got it just they're in all kinds of trouble in other places too. So it'll eventually happen. Adam Aaron took a 25% cut in his pay. Oh my god, poor guy. Good night, Susan. Ham was on for 10 minutes with William. Okay. Ready to buy more Finger and GTI? These are good prices for sure. They really are. Is Lion of All Trades one of his mods? I didn't know that. Suljo, ZJYL was considered not compliant with the SEC, or I'm sorry, with NASDAQ. I said SEC earlier. It's NASDAQ. NASDAQ requires that if you're on their exchange, you have to have at least 300 shareholders hold at least 100 shares each. Well, when ZJYL was $300, they weren't compliant. They were a very small float, and very few people held that entire float. So they forward split at by 20 times. So all of a sudden, if you had 5 shares of ZJYL before, now you have 100 easy. So that's all they needed to do. Is it true that Williams sold pork loin? Husker, kind of crazy. You got a fortune cookie to say your financial investments will bring returns beyond your wildest dreams. Oh, nice. I like that one. He said we don't talk much about GTI anymore because it dropped too much. I mean, I don't think that's really talking crap on it. That's kind of just a fact. When asked how high GTI could go, the broker said 8 feet. That sounds about right. Actually, not legal. I think I have a paper from Fidelity saying that it's because they don't give real answers over there. Your fortune cookie said use wet ones to wipe it on. Oh god. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, Stony. I know um William's been pissed on GTI. I don't know anything else other than that. Poor AMC, they only beat earnings 11 times a row. Well, obviously AMC has nothing to do with how the company's doing. That stock is so destroyed by that CEO. I don't personally think it can bounce back. I know others do. Others are still holding on. I just don't see it. I really don't. I think they're so disturbed and destroyed. Oh, guys, don't fight in my room. Have I been keeping up with Fannie Wilson? Oh God, I can't even say the thing I saw tonight on that. It has something to do with the gorilla though. But what a mess! And then Trump also gets news today that the Supreme Court's going to hear his side on the it was on the immunity thing. So which they did not want to happen. They wanted them to uphold the lower court's ruling. So if they're going to hear it, that means they're leaning towards overturning the lower courts already, which means like good news for Trump. It looks like almost all of his cases, because the one with New York, that'll be appealed and most likely overturned, so he won't have to pay all that money. And all the other ones are falling apart. So yeah, very much very good. Not Legal says there's so much stuff going on in the background. I know that's and not I know you know more than I know. And what I know is exciting stuff as long as it all works out. So and that's all I can say about that. But yes, stuff going on in the background. I'm excited about it. Yeah, we're definitely compliant now in ZJYL, 100%. Jordan, have I been following XRP? No, I haven't. I have not been following XRP at all lately, honestly. AMC went down because the popcorn got downgraded. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are getting along, Stony and Lion. Yeah, I listen. I don't. William's just going through a hard time. That's all I'm gonna remark on that. I know everybody likes to try to get me talking about William. I'm not gonna do it. I love that guy. He's a great guy, and he's just had a hard time of late. And so I'm not. I'm not interested in getting into that. I feel for him. I pray for him. I hope to see him again soon. Talk to him again soon. It's been a while. I'd love to have him on here again, but I haven't been watching much lately. I've been very busy, and it's he's on in the daytime when I'm usually working. So, yeah, I've been missing it. But we all have tough times. So, is there a possibility ZJYL or GTI blows up? We won't be able to sell it. No, no, no. They want us to sell it. I think it's funny that there's this new fear going around that we won't be able to sell our stock. Remember when GameStop ran, they took away the buy button, not the sell button. They want you to be scared so that you sell low. That's what they want. They don't want to. If anything, the buy button will be taken away again, or we'll have trouble buying. That's what'll happen. They want you to sell, because if it's running, that means they're covering. If it's running, that means it's time to get out. It's time for it to end. And if they prevent you from selling, then the price is just going to be astronomical. They don't want that. They really don't want that. Yeah. Yeah, Lion, isn't the hide button amazing? I have a lot of people hitting on this channel, a bunch of idiots. Yeah, Stoney, you're good. It's not that GTI is slow on news for sure. It is important to talk about it as much as we can because people want to know, and I do my best. But we just haven't had much to go off of on GTI right now, except for the fact that, in my opinion, nothing's changed. I mean, the price is lower, but nothing else has changed. And I think we're right on the verge of something. So hopefully that really blows up soon. William spread himself too thin on topics and stocks. He does like to talk about a lot of different stuff. So now you got blocked from Williams. Oh man. Tomorrow could be the day. Oh, tomorrow could be interesting. I think tomorrow's going to be an interesting day in the markets. If we get news from Finger or GTI on top of that with all the volatility going on, because here's what I think. The PCE is coming in. And remember, the PPI and CPI are important. We already got those. And they both were ran hotter. Inflation's going back up again. But PCE is actually the Fed's number one gauge. That's the one the Fed pays the most attention to. And it's coming out tomorrow. So yeah, if it comes out hot, we're going to have a bloody day in the markets. If it runs hot tomorrow, it'll be bloody. And that I think we'll have a good day in our stocks if it comes in like that. So, and that's exactly what happened earlier this month when PPI and CPI back to back came in hot. The markets were bloody until Nvidia saved them all. The markets were red all month, guys, if you remember, and then Nvidia came in and blew it up. But it's really only been that one really good day for the stock market with the Nvidia stuff, and it just was so good. It wiped away all the losses for the rest of the month. But our stocks, Finger and GTI and RUM and ZJYL, they were all climbing back up before that Nvidia run up. So, it is true that these are counter market plays, and that's been proven true to me many times by now. So ultimately, it's a good thing if we get that PCE high, and I think it will be. Soljo, after the 14th, how soon can ZJ? Oh, I have no idea on a time frame for ZJYL. I'm sorry. Husker, being frustrated is completely understandable. We all didn't think it was going to take this long, but again, story hasn't changed. Shorts are still trapped. That's right. Yeah. So you're 14. Who's 14? What? Dubois, MMTLP Army, not afraid to call it FINRA, SEC, brand, or anyone. Watch out now. Yeah, that's true. I expect on one of these stocks there will be 100 million trading day, and that will overwhelm the shorts. Man, not. You are getting me fired up, man. He says could be very soon, just on publicly announced stuff with Finger. I agree with you. I mean, I think we'll get the dividend announcement for sure soon, and then I think we'll also. I mean, I really expect us to hear something else as well. I really do, and it'll be very exciting. And all we need is one, guys. All we need is one. If one pops off, and I mean the real pop off. I don't mean just run to $7-8. I mean the real. If one of them breaks out, and we get those big prices, it's all going to happen. That's just how I see it. There'll just be so many people buying in one after the other, and then all this waiting will have been well worth it. Dr. Berg came out with a new video, how to get enough potassium on the carnivore diet. Really? What did he say, Vin? Did you watch it? Brenda, 202 people in this chat has not hit the like button. Don't you like Ace? Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. Yeah, please, guys, like, subscribe if you're new here. I promise you, my lives are even usually better because I usually have stuff in the background that you can see, but my software, YouTube was rejecting it tonight, so that didn't happen. But I appreciate it. And then this is uh, this is a fun place to be. Lots of good people, lots of good stuff. Phil, they have to raise rates at this point, not lower. If they raise rates, oh my God, if they announce a rate hike, even if it's just 25 basis points, it will tank the stock market so fast. It'll be unbelievable fast. I do think this one will not be what triggers it. But if we get one more hot inflation report in March or April, that's when we'll start really hearing about hike. And that's when pretty much all the cuts will be taken off the table. Right now, they've already gotten it down to where they're only expecting 4 cuts on the year with a low percentage. And if tomorrow comes in hot, I bet that goes down to 3. And it's getting really interesting. I personally think that with Powell, I think he's going to wait until the market does start correction territory before he starts cutting. I think he wants it to happen. I really do. You don't know why people think investing in these stocks are frustrating trying to get the cat to flush now. That's they lack opposable thumbs. Break out the IPA, Akira. Nice. Not says Finger. We know special dividend. We know a bunch of income was forwarded from last quarter. And Mr. Chen said there was a new special project too. How about 3 of those in March? Oh man, not. You're giving me the tingles, buddy. This is exciting. 74 Lion. Thank you, sir. We do need to have a meetup in the West. I would love an excuse to go back out to Vegas and then also go see LA again. I miss California. I don't want to live there right now with all the nonsense, but I'd love to go visit again. I love the West Coast. It's so beautiful. And no liberal policies can change how beautiful those mountains and beaches are. And I would love an excuse to go to the West. Not yeah, let's go Vegas in June. I'm in, buddy. Dubois, Thomas. Nah, Thomas is good stuff. La Liga, MMTLP not being settled is unsettling to the entire market. Yep, 100%. If they can delay that, they can delay anything. I do disagree with you on that. I think that they're getting to the point where MMTLP is becoming such an issue. It's going to be much harder for them to postpone anything else. I think MMTLP is, in a way, the thing that's going to make everything else possible. Because since MMTLP happened, they're not going to be able to wipe off any other stock from the market and just disappear it. They're not going to be able to. They use that card. They played that card once, and that card got them in a lot of trouble, and now they're stuck. They can't do it again. They really can't. They're being watched too closely now. So I disagree with you on the second part of that. But it definitely is unsettling the entire market. I agree with you there. Joe, why are brokers ignoring corporate actions and not giving out dividends on time? Are you just talking about GTII or other? I haven't heard of any other stocks doing that, but in GTII, it's because they can't afford to cover them. You've been watching me for a long time, Urban Girl. Thank you. Looks like Thomas is laughing, so I must have missed a joke. Crapabera still posts on X. Hope we hear the default verdict on their no-show and federal case tomorrow for Finger. Really? You think it'd be tomorrow? Let me see here. Go up. Move up. Yeah, dude. Not. I would love to go. Is there any more appropriate place for Vegas night? Don't get me to a poker table when I'm drunk. I'll never leave. That's but yeah, I'd love you to show me around LA. I've been many times, but there not enough to know all the ins and outs. I was a NorCal guy. Media, you're supposed to be excited because she's wearing a backpack. Fix it, man. You wish Finger would concentrate on the top up and the other 95% of the provinces as guaranteed income, a lot more income. I don't know if Finger is in control of that. Fix it, man. But I hear what you're saying. That makes a lot of sense. But I think when they made that deal with the Chinese government, there are probably some stipulations they have to abide by in that. Nice, Big Orange. Illini. Is their team good this year? Made it the Sphere. Avalon, Chue, San Diego till price us out. Absolutely beautiful weather. It's the best down there. It really is. There's a reason so many people went to California back in the day. It is paradise. And there's a reason so many people stayed when it was getting nuts. It took Gavin Newsom being the biggest idiot of all time to finally get people out of California. California was crazy liberal for decades, and especially the last few decades. And people still hung in there because it's such a beautiful place to live. But this takes time. I mean, but now now it's hard to live there. I don't know how you do it, man. But I guess I could make it work if I didn't have kids anymore. If once they grow up. When I say lion of all trades is a buttery taste, ew. What's up, KYP? You didn't get a notice when I stream? See, there's all kinds of issues with my channel. I really think I'm shadow banned. I don't have proof of it, but so few people are getting notifications. People are having trouble finding my videos every once in a while. Tonight, I wasn't. It took me all kinds of stuff to be able to make the stream work. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. You would think they'd leave me alone. Go after the big guys first. Come for me last. What's the deal? I only got 3,500 subscribers. I'm not that big. They I would think I could float on the radar for a while. Kit says yes. Finger's the one that jacks these shorts up. The more they manipulate it, that will go even higher. Once Finger goes up 500%, a session will be GameStop 2.0. Yep, that's right, man. That's exactly right. I love it. Yep. Rosie, they need you to show you all the In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out Burger. It's fantastic. One of the things Mr. Chen said, they were expanding outside of China. Really? I didn't catch that. That's awesome. You're selling Finger at 500 share like you did with GameStop. You caught GameStop at 500, Aaron? Did it hit 500? I thought it hit like 490. Are you telling a fib? LA was paradise. Yeah, it was gorgeous down there. SoCal, best weather in the country by far. That's right, AMG, 100%. Vinman, ever seen Spaghetti Western called My Name is Nobody? No. No. Is that the one DiCaprio's in and Once Upon a Time Hollywood? I'm definitely shadow banned, says Husker. You haven't gotten notifications for weeks. Wow. That's fun. I wonder if Knott's shadow banned too for his jokes. His jokes alone should get him shadow banned. Not the geography of California is premier and you lived in an area where your kids go to public schools. Wow, that's pretty big if you could go to if you could have put them in a California public school and they didn't turn out like psychos. Took you 3 searches to find me tonight, Joshua? Holy crap. It's getting bad on my channel. Wow. I'm definitely gonna have to start at the very least dual streaming on Rumble. It sucks. I don't wanna lose a bunch of people, but it is what it is. Jeggings, Ace, do I think Sleepy Joe would be able to stand on one foot? He can't stand on one foot when there's no breeze. Vegetable lasagna head. That's right. Yes, vegetable lasagna. Just Mike never got a notification. Wow. Aaron didn't get one. It has a funniest poker scene, a funniest gun battle. Really, Vimeo? Okay. My favorite poker scene of all time is in Maverick with Mel Gibson. I love that movie. Finger's gonna squeeze so hard they'll rename it. It'll be like in Gangs of New York with Daniel Day-Lewis, where he's like, my 5 fingers represent the boroughs, and when I put them together, it forms a fist. That'll be Fist. That's a good name for Finger. Yeah. Goes from finger to hand to fist when it's hitting the shorts. Subpoena summons to appear incoming. Sit back and watch MMTLP. That's awesome, Dubois. Thanks for sharing that. GameStop hit 522 pre-market. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I wasn't calling you a liar. I just wanted to make sure. La Liga with the truth that's mentioned here and I mentioned Chris Suisse. I will be Outer Darkness banned. Oh God. You're 40 mi Oh, you're in Malibu? Get out, not. Tell me you did well at one point in your life without telling me. Malibu, I love Malibu, and I could never afford it. Dang, Aaron. You sold your 20 at 500? Jeez. Well done. Well done. Shadow bands, darkest before dawn. Yeah. I mean, I take it as a badge of honor if I'm being shadow banned, honestly. You know what? I never should. I mean, I'd never say never because I'm not ashamed of it because it's a darn good video if I do say so myself. But I did that Trump video on why he's guaranteed to win the election because the numbers he has right now have never been beaten, and that's when it got worse. I wonder if that had something to do with it. But we also get into some spicy talks in this place. So, Rosie, you heard there was a way to stream multiple channels through Rumble. Yeah, Rumble. They just set up their new streaming too, so I'm gonna look at that. Kit, the point is, market participants will catch wind of the naked shortened fingers story once up 500%. Lindy's nightmare. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they'll definitely start buying in, and then the hedge funds will just run it to make the money. Oh, just north of Malibu or north and west of Malibu on a hilly area. Okay, it's still beautiful out that way. I mean, that's my favorite part of SoCal is that area right there between there and like Huntington Beach. I love all that area. Not Long Beach as much though. Malibu ghetto? No, Malibu's nice. I like Malibu. Maybe it's ghetto now. I haven't been in a few years. But my dream is that when hopefully someday California gets its head on straight and then I become filthy rich and I can have a property in one of those little beach towns. That would just be awesome. And I want to live there full time, but it'd just be a place I could go when I want to. It's so beautiful, man. It really is. Oh, why is California got to just be run by such idiots? Sucks. Kind of like our country right now. That's for another story, another time. um, well, guys, I don't have much else right now. I'm sorry. It's just it's honestly I've been doing my news stuff for so long with the charts and with the tweets and the news stuff. I've been in such a groove with that for so long. I feel kind of naked and strange without it. Um, it's just harder to go through stuff without being able to show you guys. So I don't think I'm going to stay on much longer. I'm going to, if you guys have any last questions or comments, I'll answer. And it's late anyways, but tomorrow I'll be back. Tomorrow I'll be back at saying around 8:45. I'll be on earlier and hopefully everything will be back to normal by then. And I can run my stream the way I like to. And we'll go through a lot more stuff, but definitely you guys want to watch on out for the PCE tomorrow. See what that does, how it's going to affect the markets, how it affects our stocks, all of that stuff. And then, like Not was saying, I know announcements are coming soon. It's just a matter of when. So just going to be good stuff coming. So just keep an eye out for that. We're in a good place, guys. Nothing's changed. The shorts are all trapped still. We've got them. We've got them literally by the balls, and it's just they're going to mess around with us as long as they can. And so don't get discouraged. As long as the story hasn't changed, there's no reason to get discouraged. We can expect attacks. We can expect them messing around. I'll tell you that the shills are out more and the bashers are out more than I've seen in a long time. In a long time. The last time it was this bad was when Finger was at 7. So that tells you, in my opinion, how things must be getting close. There must be something going on. So, and then also the fact Ham's been really busy. I mean, he's not on as much, which, if he's staying busy, it's for good reasons. So I'm really excited. I think with March coming and then all this other stuff, we're going to have an exciting next few weeks. It's not going to be this slow pace that we really hit back in November, December with our stocks. But January and February have been a little better. 2024 has been crazy so far. But we got next week, we have the Super Tuesday primary day. I mean, it's going to get nuts. it's going to get nuts. BTFP being pulled, reverse repo going out, all this stuff. It's getting really interesting. So, Aubrey, great to be a part of this movement. That's awesome. You're welcome. So now you owned a 67 Chevy Malibu, closest I got to. That's funny. Did a great job. Thanks, Not. I appreciate that, man. Good night, Jasper. We know the drill kit. Yep, that's right. Good night. Thomas Dubois, you're welcome, sir. No, you're so welcome. And I have an awesome mod and busy. That's right. Yeah. Hands right accumulate. That's right. Plunge protection team activates around noon. Okay. We'll be watching. I like the predictions here, Kit. You've been on it tonight. Capybara put out the short report on soon. Yeah, we talked about that last night. Not, I mean, what a mess. Fix a man. Search economic data calendar on Google. Get you to Market Watch and give you times for PCE and other economic data. Awesome. I've been following a lot of it. PCE somehow got by me, but I caught it today. So, in your opinion, Ham's working on his trading platform. Oh, that would be fun. What is that? So, all right, guys. Well, hey, what I'll do is I'm going to end in a prayer like I have been. And those of you guys who don't care to stay, that's fine. Bless you. Have a great night. Please like, subscribe, share on the way out. I really appreciate it, especially if I'm shadow banned. That might at least maybe rejuvenate stuff a little bit. And everybody else, please, same thing. Like, subscribe if you're new, share all that. Tell your kids to subscribe. No, I'm kidding. They don't need to do that, especially not if I have Pedro on. It'll ruin their ears. But good stuff anyways. All right, but all right, I'm going to just end in a prayer and bless you guys and we'll go. All right, so Father God, thank you for another day, and just thank you for all you're doing behind the scenes. Like Not said tonight, there's so much going on, and I just pray that there's favor on it, it all goes smoothly, and that it all ends up good for those of us who have been in this. I pray that MMTLP gets settled soon for all those people trapped. And I just pray that in all of this going on, that there's justice that comes out of it, and a lot of that justice in finances. For especially, I pray that all the in the book of Joel, it says you'll replace all the locusts of Eden. And I just pray that over everybody here, that their crops or in finances in modern terms, just everything lost would be restored fivefold. And just like Job, he got everything double the rest of his life after what he went through. So we know you're good. We know you want good things for us. And so I just bless everybody here. Pray for a good night tonight, rested night, and that tomorrow and going into March, I just pray that you get done whatever you want to do on your end, and we see some breakthroughs here. So in Jesus' name, amen. All right. Bless you guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.